I'm Famul. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending the time and the hour we will come across this video. I've been promised me people name now the social media platform that is TikTok, TikTok Lite, TikTok normal, and also my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, and my Instagram page. I'm promising I will start up a program titled Breaking the Silence, where I will start with my son, the journey from the time he was sick till the time of his departure. And I will start up today with the 34 military hospital, which we have been taken there. He reportedly sick by the time in that he not been there in town. A complaining neck, even he gets small lumping at the neck. And many other kind parents where picking begin for report anything and I see him, I just rush go hospital with him. And I take him to the hospital. Rather unfortunate the first day, we'll not be able to see doctor. The second day again, we'll not be able to see the doctor. On the third day, and we've been fortunate to see the doctor, and the doctor been telling us say not in your area of study or neither in your own area of specialization, so he refer we to Dr. Kano. But before that one day, where we been they go just because me a wife of and my son, my late son, I mean son of a military person, so then they take and say like get money that moment they for pay them, so waiting and they do, they can ignore we deliberately and take up the cases when are from private people we get for give them money at that very moment. And I've been telling her say I get for bring out things into the light of the people for see and for Yeri, and there we start. And I'm not afraid, even I'm doing this video, I'm not afraid of anything. And I meant everything that I'm saying, and I'm going to bring it out bit by bit. So finally they give me the referral, and fortunately I'll be able to go with me picking. And Dr. Kano was on call that day. Immediately Dr. Kano saw us and I introduced myself, gave me a book because we use exercise books to see doctors at the 34 military hospitals, which then therefore stamp them, sign and write you husband in soldier number and in department of job, area, everything. So as soon as Dr. Kano saw that, God bless you, Dr. Kano. He haste, even then by then it been done almost off for that day. But because the way he see me bubble end, he wasn't sick that much, but he grew concerned because I'm company soldier in Peking. So he rush and come see him. And I say, he said this one will not go for do anything now until we able for do CT scan for him. Because when Dr. Kano see him, he detects say me bubble get mass, he gets kidney stones, some signs of that, but like the mass was visible, and so it tell me say for go do the CT scan. But it refer me na Touchham Hospital, which we do inquiry. It was 5,000 some hundred by then. And so I tell Dr. Kano say I don't have that much on me right now, so I think I have to go home again and prepare for the next day for me to go to Churchham Hospital to do the scan. I say okay. So they give me some advice and waiting for do and waiting not for do with the bobo at that time. And so he also give me bobo advice say you have to be drinking a lot of water, and also you have to taking a lot of fluid for able for the break down a bit. So we left from there, and coming back home, I met somebody in the keke, which is the tricycle, and the person gave tell me say why you not go back in life care. He said because myself the biggest similar cases where I go there, and theirs is reasonable, that's for sure, and also they have good doctors just like 34. I said okay, let me give it a try. So I went there at the Life Care Hospital. Immediately I went there. I was thinking that because it's a private hospital, it costs a lot of money and protocols and all of these things, but it wasn't like that. So I went there, and Immediately, the receptionist saw me and my son. She called, and I went to her, and then again for do the entering and everything cost 100 and something leons, which I paid, and I immediately I paid. He called to the doctor, and the doctor said he gets about few patients, he can send we up. So we went up, and the doctor been for mark some other testing we will for do that moment there, and we do them testing there. Then later on, after we don't check the testing, that was a very day again, very day. You can imagine we went do several tests, and the results came out. Yeah, that shows that they know what they are doing. So after all the results, then they and the normal scan where we say for do the normal scan requested for CT scan as well. So the doctor being for advise me for do the CT scan. He asked me, do you have much money on you so that you can do the CT scan immediately? I said, how much are we talking about? He said, then go down and ask. Luckily for we enough, we went down. CT scan that we are supposed to pay at the Tottenham Hospital 5 million by then, 5 million some hundred. It turned out to be that it's 2,750 leons. So I paid that money immediately, and they run the CT scan on my son. I will bring up the video to show that we really did the CT scan at the Life Care Hospital. So after the CT scan came out, it also concludes what Dr. Kanu said earlier. That shows that that man knows his job. So when it shows the mass, and it also discover that my son had kidney stones in both of his kidneys, and also has this thing they called, sorry for the noise, because where I am at the barracks, it's the kids are everywhere running up and down playing, especially today's New Year's Day. So it shows also that my son has cancer in the pelvis. So Dr. Ahmed advised me that they will be giving him temporal treatment, and after that he will refer us to Indian for proper medication, because they cannot do what the CT scan is asking for. They cannot do it in Sierra Leone. So sorry again, as I was saying, where I am living, I'm living in the military barracks, so we expect a lot of noise like that at times. So he advised me to take up my son to Indian, and which is going to cost us $28,000, which I don't have, neither my husband have. In fact, my husband wasn't in town. He was on mission working for the military, and all of these things bothered us a lot. But he advised us that he can be giving him temporal treatment to upkeep him to the time. And he also advised us to admit on that very date, because my son was losing blood, which I didn't know because the symptoms was not showing. But after the CT scan and all the other tests, it shows that his blood was down. So he requested for 2 pints of blood, and which I paid for that day, and they admit him on the 3rd floor at Life Care. So we were there. The thing is about us in Sierra Leone that we are suffering from, because our government hospitals cannot provide us the standard or the encouragement or what we deserve to get. So we have to pay the excess to see the private hospitals. Just for a night, my son was paying for his bed 500 leons per night, just for a day staying at the hospital at Life Care, which was also expensive.